Fellas, y'all good? When y'all come back out, you're gonna go to that podium one by one.
Is everybody chill? Everybody. All right, Judge, everybody's up. Can't hear you, Judge.
Can't hear you.
Okay, all right, got you. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you very much. Hey, good morning, everybody. All right. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Awesome, thank you. Good morning. My name is Judge Cooper.
Did you go in and out?
He's not saying anything.
All right, this is your first appearance. All righty. My name is Judge Cooper, and this is your first appearance before the Magistrate Court of Clayton County. Why is that? Okay, give me a minute, y'all. Okay, we're gonna give it a shot again. My name is Judge Cooper, and this is your first appearance before the Magistrate Court of Clayton County. I'm not here to try your case or take a plea in your case. You're here for the court to inform you of the charges against you, advise you of your rights, set bail on those offenses for which the court is authorized to set.
Hey.
Okay, and to schedule a preliminary hearing and to determine whether you require the assistance of an attorney. First, let me start with your rights. You have the right to remain silent and say nothing, but should you give up this right, anything you say during this proceeding may be used against you if your case goes to trial. Okay. During this and all other proceedings, you have the right to the presumption of innocence until the state prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to an indictment by grand jury for most felonies or by accusation if you're charged with a misdemeanor. You have the right to a speedy and public trial by jury, the right to see, hear, and cross-examine witnesses or called to testify against you. You have the right to call witnesses on your own behalf. You also have the right to testify and offer evidence in your own defense, should you choose to do so. But should you choose not to do so, no presumption of guilt may be raised. You have the right to be represented by an attorney, and the court will be setting an attorney to represent you, unless, of course, you have hired your own counsel at this point. Now let's talk about bond. Some of you will be allowed to post an unrestricted bond for your release from jail pending the prosecution of your case. This bond may be posted using cash or commercial bonding company or property. If you post a cash bond, someone will deliver the full amount of the bond in cash together with all applicable fees to the sheriff's office, who will hold it until your final court date, at which time the cash bond will be released to the person who posted the bond. If you use a commercial bonding company approved by the sheriff, someone will pay the bonding company approximately about 10 to 15% of the amount of your bond. That's their fee. You will not get that back. Now, you may also use property. If you have a family member or friend who has equity in property equal about 3 to 4 times the amount of your bond, who pledged a deed to their property for your release, you'll be released, and when the case is over with, that person goes and gets their funds back. Now, some of you will have a special condition on your bond that prohibits you from contacting certain people or going around certain places. Understand that those are taken very seriously, and if you do so, you'll be rearrested, or you could be rearrested, and you'll not be allowed to post any bond for the remainder of this time. Also, you could face an additional charge of aggravating stalking or even influencing a witness charge, which could carry a potential sentence of up to 10 years in jail or a fine of $20,000. Some of you this morning, depending upon your charge, will also be allowed to be released on an OR bond. Now, there's some offenses for which this court is not authorized to grant you a bond. So if you hear me say I'm not able to grant you a bond this morning, understand that I'm not authorized to grant you a bond. It could be for the offense, or if you're currently on probation or parole, I'm not authorized to grant you a bond. Now, some of you are charged with a misdemeanor. You'll have the option of waiving or not waiving your preliminary hearing. Your preliminary hearing is when you'll be in front of another judge, and they'll determine 2 things. 1, if you are the person named in the paperwork, and 2, whether or not what you're charged with rises to the level of an offense under the state of Georgia. That is what a preliminary hearing is. Now, you will have the option, well, preliminary hearing dates right now are set for July the 6th. So if you're charged with a misdemeanor, you'll have an option of waiving your preliminary hearing. Waiving your preliminary hearing is not a waiving of your rights or an acceptance of guilt. It is just a decision you're making that you want your case sped up. Okay? Now, if you're able to make bond, and I will always encourage folks to make bond, if you can make bond, your preliminary hearing will automatically be waived and you'll get notice of your next court date in the mail. Similarly, if you're granted an OR bond, you'll also, an OR bond meaning you can be released on your own signature, you'll also get your next court date in the mail. Now, I just ask you, it's a little challenging, I'm sure, but if at any time you cannot hear me when you get to the podium, just kind of raise your hand so I'll know. Every now and then the system goes out here, but if you pay attention, I think this should work very well. All right, thank you, and I ask you to follow the orders of the sheriff, and they'll direct you to come up in a certain order. Thank you.
Okay, Judge, who's the first person?
All right, do you want to do the females from the 29th?
Yes, sir, that'd be fine.
All right, I think it's going to be Asia Brooks.
Ms. Brooks, Asia Brooks.
Okay, and listen, after Brooks, it'll be, hang on, let me get myself together here. After Brooks, it'll be Fair, and then Avis Lanier. So Brooks, Fair, and Lanier. Ms. Brooks, good morning.
Good morning.
Ms. Brooks, it is alleged that you committed the offense of burglary, as well as loitering or prowling. I'm denying you bond this morning, ma'am. I'm also appointing counsel to assist you, Ms. Brooks. Ms. Brooks, do you understand the charges against you, or do you require them to be read to you, ma'am?
I understand the first one.
I'm sorry, you're charged, you understand the burglary, but not the loitering?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Okay, got it. All right. You said you did not understand the charges, ma'am?
Yes.
All righty. I'll read it to you, ma'am. It is alleged that you committed the offense of burglary in the second degree, in that without authority and with intent to commit a felony or theft therein, you entered the residence of an occupied apartment while the resident of that apartment was asleep. You committed the offense of loitering or prowling when you were seen at 2004 Brookstone Ridge in College Park at a time and manner for a law-abiding citizen. You had no legal reason for being in that area and was observed running from the victim's apartment. That is essentially the charge, ma'am. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Now, again, I'm appointing counsel to assist you. Your next court date will be on July the 7th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 2003. I'm sorry. Your court date will be July the 7th, 2020 at 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. Do you have that, ma'am?
Yeah.
Courtroom 203. Do you have it, ma'am? You're good? All right. Thank you. Follow the orders of the deputies, please.
Say what now? Say your name. Say your name.
Lanier Avis.
Raise
Miss Fair, can you hear me?
You said who?
Are you Miss Fair?
No.
That's fair.
Say your name.
Could you use your hair?
All right, Miss Fair, good morning. All right, ma'am, you're charged at one count of battery, family violence. Your bond is 3,000. Well, let me, hold on. You're charged with battery, family violence. Do you want the charge against you, ma'am, or do you want it to be read to you?
I'm aware.
Yeah, I could not hear you. You went out. You understand the charges, ma'am?
Yes, sir, I'm aware.
Okay. Your bond in this matter, ma'am, is normally $3,000, but I'm going to allow you to sign out an OR bond. A condition of your bond, ma'am, is that you're to have no violent contact with Drevion Fair. Okay, ma'am? All right, thank you. I'm also appointing counsel to assist you. You'll get your next court date in the mail. Thank you.
Lanier.
Good morning, Ms. Lanier.
Morning.
After Ms. Lanier is McDaniels and then Morales. Ms. Lanier, it is alleged you committed the offense of simple battery. Do you understand the allegations against you, ma'am, or do you require it to be read to you?
Can you read them to me, please?
Yes, ma'am. It's alleged that you intentionally made physical contact of an insulting or provoking nature when you grabbed Jerome Levant by the neck, causing him to choke, and that this offense took place in 5918 Tremel Road, apartment N3. Do you understand the reading, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
All righty, ma'am. I'm going to allow you to sign out an OR bond with the condition that you're not to have any violent contact with Mr. Levant. Okay, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
I'm also going to appoint counsel to assist you, and you'll get your next court date in the mail. Thank you, ma'am. All righty.
Say your name.
McDaniel.
Ms. McDaniel, good morning. How are you, ma'am?
Doing good. Good morning.
All right. Ms. McDaniel, it is alleged you committed the following offenses: theft by shoplifting, fleeing from a police officer, and reckless driving. Do you understand the allegations, ma'am, or do you require them to be read to you?
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
All righty. Your bond this morning, Ms. McDaniel, is $20,000. Will you be made bond, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ms. McDaniels, I'm also going to appoint counsel to assist you, and your next court date is July 7th, 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. July 7th, 8 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, ma'am.
Come on, man. Say your name loud.
Morales.
Good morning, Ms. Morales. Ms. Morales, it is alleged that you committed the offense of burglary as well as loitering and prowling. Do you understand the charges, ma'am, or do you request them be read to you?
I understand the charges.
Ms. Morales, I'm going to deny you bond at this time. A condition of your bond, ma'am, is that you're not supposed to go back around the address of 2004 Brookstone Ridge in Atlanta. Ms. Morales, I'm appointing counsel to assist you, and your next court date is July the 7th, 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. July 7th, 8 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, ma'am. Next, Watkins, ma'am, Watkins.
Watkins.
Good morning, ma'am.
Mhm.
Ms. Watkins, it's alleged you committed one count of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act, as well as second offense of use or possession of drug-related objects. Do you understand the charge, ma'am, or do you request them be read to you?
Second offense, I'm not.
Do you understand the second offense? Okay. It is said that you committed the offense of possession of drug-related objects when there were found 2 glass pipes with residue in your purse. That's the possession of drug-related objects. Okay, ma'am, your bond this morning is $7,000. Your total bond, $7,000. Will you be able to make bond, ma'am?
I don't know anybody or know their
Okay.
phone number. Volume. I can't hear him.
Raise your hand, raise your hand.
Judge can't hear you.
All right, I'm sorry, this volume went out.
Okay.
Your next court date is July the 7th, 8 a.m. in courtroom 202. Did you get that? July the 7th, 8 a.m. courtroom 202.
Come on, man.
Okay, that should be all the females from 5:30. You can let me have the females from 5:29.
Okay, what's your first one, Judge?
Champion.
Champion.
And after champion is Jenkins
Champion.
and Kurtz.
Say your name.
Diamond Champion.
Good morning, Ms. Champion.
Morning.
Ms. Champion, you're charged with the offense of theft by shoplifting. Do you understand the charge, ma'am, or do you require them be read to you?
Yes, I understand the charge.
Okay. Ms. Champion, I'm not authorized to grant you a bond this morning, ma'am, because my information says you're currently on probation. Ms. Champion, I am going to appoint counsel to assist you, and your next court date is July the 7th, 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. July the 7th, 8 a.m. courtroom 203. Any questions, ma'am?
Yes, I got put on probation after the fact. Like I just recently got put on. I've been in jail.
Okay. All right, let me tell you, hold on. Let me say this. I've appointed counsel to assist you, okay? So that's the person you might want to talk to figure this out, because I'm not, I have to go by what's on the paperwork. So speak with your counsel, and your counsel can work it out for you. And again, I'm appointing counsel to assist you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Say your name.
Good morning, Ms. Jenkins. Ms. Jenkins, you're charged with the following offenses: battery, as well as one count of cruelty to children in the 3rd degree. Do you understand the charges, ma'am, or do you require them be read to you?
I understand the charges.
Okay, Ms. Jenkins, I'm going to allow you to sign out on an OR bond.
Okay.
Let me check one thing here. A condition of your bond, ma'am, is that you're to stay away from Davina Harbor, okay, ma'am? And you're not to violate any laws while out on bond.
Yes, sir.
All right, you'll get your next court date in the mail. Thank you. Good morning, Ms. Kurtz. Ms. Kurtz, you're charged with offense of terroristic threats. I'm going to allow you to sign out on an OR bond. Ms. Kurtz, a condition of your bond is that you're not to contact the sheriff of the county. Ms. Kurtz, I am appointing counsel to assist you, and you're going to get your next court date in the mail. Okay, Ms. Kurtz?
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Should be White and Willoughby.
White Willoughby. White Willoughby. Willoughby, White first. Say your name. Come up.
Davina White.
All right, Ms. White, good morning.
Morning.
Ms. White, you're charged with, it is alleged you committed the offense of battery, as well as one count of cruelty to children in the 3rd degree. Do you understand the allegations, or do you require them to be read to you, ma'am?
I understand.
You understand, okay. Ms. White, the bond in this case is, I'm gonna allow you to sign out on an OR bond, which means you can sign yourself out. But there's a condition that you stay away from Demoria Jenkins, okay, ma'am?
Okay.
I'm sorry, that you have no violent contact with that person. Meaning you can be around them, you just cannot get into any pushing, shoving, exchanging words, anything of that nature. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. I'm appointing counsel to assist you, and you'll get your next court date in the mail. Okay, ma'am?
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Say your name. Say your name.
Brittany Willoughby.
Ms. Willoughby, good morning. Ma'am, you're charged with one count of criminal trespass. Do you understand the allegation, or would you require it to be read to you, ma'am?
Yes, sir, I understand.
Okay. The bond, I'm going to allow you to sign out on an OR bond, ma'am. I'm also appointing counsel to assist you, and you'll get your next court date in the mail. Okay, Ms. Willoughby?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Ms. Willoughby.
Thank you.
All righty. All righty, let me get counsel, Mr. Florio. Good morning.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Good morning, Judge.
Give me the name of your client again, please.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. Quentin Jones, he was arrested last night.
Jones, Clayton Jones.
A little trouble on my end. Hold on. Let me have that again. I could not hear you.
Yes, sir. Quentin Jones, Your Honor, he was arrested last night.
Okay, are you Mr. Jones?
Good morning.
All right, Mr. Jones, good morning. You have counsel. Mr. Florio is also visible. Mr. Jones, it is alleged, sir, that you you have one count of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act, as well as having a weapon on your person while committing this offense. Do you understand the allegations against you, Mr. Jones, or do you require that be read to you, sir?
We understand the allegations, Your Honor.
Mr. Jones, your bond, sir, is $17,000. Will you be able to make bond, Mr. Jones?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Your Honor, we can't hear you, Judge.
Okay, the system keeps going in and out. Your next court date, Mr. Jones, is going to be July the 7th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. July 7th, 8 a.m., courtroom 203. Do you have any questions, Mr. Jones?
No, sir.
All right, thank you, Mr. Florio, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. That concludes my business. May I be excused?
Yes, sir, have a great afternoon.
Thank you, Your Honor. You as well.
Bye.
He's gonna get out of that.
All
Judge,
right, yes, sir.
Judge, you had 2 females that weren't seen. You want to keep rolling a check on those 2 females?
Okay, Tell you what, let me keep rolling because I'm not sure what days they're on. I know I set aside the young lady who's in the dental facility.
Yes, sir.
But you have two more. Well, you can give me their names. Give me their names so we can try to get them out of there.
So on the 30th, it's Hernandez Green.
Okay. And the next name, please.
The 29th is last name Malik, M-A-L-I-K, first name Queen.
Okay, all right. Hernandez Green on the 30th. And the next one is Malik. Okay, give me a minute, please.
Sure.
This one. Hernandez Green. All right, you can bring Malik up.
Queen Malik.
Yes, sir. Queen Malik.
Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
I'm okay, sir.
Miss Queen, it is alleged that you committed the offense of theft by conversion. Do you understand the charge, ma'am, or do you require it to be read to you?
Red.
Okay, ma'am. It is basically said that you had a rental agreement with you all where the vehicle was supposed to have been returned back on April 13th of 2020. And that is the vehicle in which you were stopped. So it's basically you failed to return the vehicle at the appropriate time. Do you understand, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right, ma'am, the bond is $6,000. Will you better make bond, ma'am?
No, sir.
All righty. I am appointing counsel to assist you. And your next court date is going to be on the 7th of July at 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. July 7th, 8 a.m., courtroom 203. All right, thank you very much, Miss Queen. Yes. Okay. And Hernandez Green, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, I just got attached to it. All right, ma'am, it is alleged that you committed the offense of battery as well as one count of obstruction of an officer. Do you understand the allegations, ma'am, or do you require it to be read to you?
I understand.
Okay. Ms. Green, the bond is $5,000. Will you be able to make bond, ma'am?
Is that for both charges, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
How much is that? Is that the whole 5,000, sir? Like, I don't know the bond deposit.
Okay. There's a condition, ma'am, okay, and that is you'll have no violent contact. And I'm not sure if it's Keena Hernandez, but no violent contact with that person. You can be around them, just no argument, no pushing, shoving of anything of that nature. Do you understand? All righty. Now, you have an option of what's called waiving or not waiving your preliminary hearing. Your preliminary hearing date right now is set for July the 6th. If you choose to waive it, you'll be in front of a judge at the earliest opportunity. I cannot give you, let me see. Hold on. Yeah, I can't give you an exact date, but you'll be in front of a judge at the earliest possible opportunity. Do you want to wait until July the 6th or do you choose to waive? I can't hear you, ma'am.
Waive it, sir.
Waiving, okay, all right. They're gonna have a paper there for you to sign, okay? Just follow the orders of the deputies, please. Thank you. This is 529. Females, yes. All righty, we can start with the gentleman from 529.
Sir?
Okay, I said we can start with the gentleman from 529. Start with Mr. I think I have it right. Richard Boswell.
Yes, sir. Boswell.
Boswell.
Boswell followed by Carter and Cooper.
Boswell, Carter, and Cooper. Carter and Cooper. Carter, Carter. Hey, you want to
Still up to the podium. Say your name, sir.
Richard Boswell, Your Honor.
Mr. Boswell, good morning.
Morning, Your Honor.
Mr. Boswell, you're charged with criminal damage in the second degree. Do you understand the charge, sir, or do you request it be read to you?
Would you read it to me, please?
Yes, sir. It said you intentionally caused damage to the property of Brian Brown, who's the owner of Jonesboro Auto Salvage, without Mr. Brown's consent by use of force to open the rear gate of the location, damaging the opening and closing motor on the gate, and that the damage exceeded $5,000. That is the allegation, sir.
The game is on me, Your Honor. My bad. I mean,
All right, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I'm appointing counsel to assist you, okay? So you tell counsel everything and they can assist you as best. I can't really help you from this point. I'm just to advise you of your rights, etc. Now, Mr. Boswell, I'm not able to grant you a bond this morning, sir, because the information says that you're currently on probation. But I am appointing you counsel to assist you, and your next court date, sir, will be July the 7th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. July 7th, 8 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, Mr. Boswell.
Come on. Next one.
okay.
Mr. Carter,
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. I did not hear his name.
Carter Reyes, sir.
All right, doesn't matter. Mr. Carter, good morning.
Come on, sir.
Mr. Carter, is alleged that you committed the following offenses, sir. 2 counts of aggravated assault, 2 counts of obstruction of an officer, 1 count of fleeing from an officer, 1 count of possession of a firearm by one who's been previously convicted, 1 count of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act, 1 count of reckless driving, 1 count of improper lane change, 1 count of striking a fixed object, and 1 count of failing to yield or stop at a stop sign violation. Sir, do you understand the allegations against you?
Yes, sir.
All right, and Mr. Carter, I'm denying you bond this morning, sir. I am, however, appointing counsel to assist you in this matter. And scheduling a court date for you right now, sir, is at July the 7th, 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. July the 7th, 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. Thank you, sir.
You ain't bond for my misdemeanors already. Can you repeat them bonds for me? I came in with bonds.
Sir, I'm denying you bond on the aggravated assault charges, sir.
Just,
All right, thank you, and follow the orders of the deputies, please.
is it you just saying you done the bond or just aggravated assault and prison charge?
That's to the right, sir. Come on.
I'm trying to charge you got a bond, what y'all got bond in.
You got them, that's what the pen is there for. Put the other walk and pass it down.
Good morning, sir. What's your name?
Tony, Ms. Cooper?
All right, Mr. Cooper, good morning. So you're charged with driving without a license as well as a seatbelt violation.
You
You
said
understand? Say again, sir?
driving without license?
Yes, sir. Drive while being unlicensed.
Face the wall. sir.
You talking about Antonius Cooper?
I'm sorry. Oh, Nicholas Ray Cooper.
Oh, I'm Antonius Cooper.
Okay, that's my fault.
Okay, all right.
To the 29 first, so that's why I thought. Yeah, I'm 29 too. Oh, yeah, hopefully.
Give me that, no, sheet on the far corner.
Hey, take your hands off that jumpsuit.
Good morning, sir.
That's the other Cooper, Judge.
All right, no problem. Mr. Nicholas Ray Cooper.
Yes, sir.
All right, and Mr. Cooper, it is alleged that you drive while being unlicensed and that you drove without your seatbelt. Do you understand the charges against you, sir? Or do you request them be read to you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, I'm going to allow you to sign out an OR bond. A condition of your bond, sir, is that you're not to violate any laws while this matter is ongoing. Do you understand, sir?
Sir.
Did you hear me? Do you understand what I just said to you?
I heard you.
All right, thank you. All right, just follow the orders of the deputies, please, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
We got next, Judge, next 3. Who you got next? Pros up.
Can you hear me?
I hear you now. You
All
froze.
right, good enough. Thank you. All right, Diaz, followed by Fowler, and then Humphreys.
You said who again?
Diaz, then Fowler, and then Humphreys.
Diaz, Fowler, Humphreys. Diaz, Fowler, Humphreys, Fowler, and Humphreys. Yeah,
As you can see,
go ahead. Diaz needs a translator, Judge.
because I can be able to see. All right, say that again. I'm sorry.
Diaz needs a translator.
All right. We'll see if we can get the translator. I'm not sure because normally, you know, on the weekends we usually use the language line. We'll see what we can do. Just kind of leave them for now, okay?
Who you need next? Fowler or Humphreys?
Fowler. Mr. William Fowler. Good morning. Sir, it is alleged that you possess marijuana 1 ounce or less, that you possess drug-related objects, as well as a dangerous container, or in this case, a drug outside of its standard container. Do you understand the allegations against you, sir, or do you require them be read to you?
I understand.
Okay. Sir, I'm going to allow you to sign out an OR bond, okay, which means by your own signature, you can get released. I am appointing counsel to assist you, and you're going to get notice of your next court date in the mail, okay, sir?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Humphreys.
And after Humphreys is Roberto Martinez. Mr. Humphreys, good morning. Mr. Humphreys, you're charged with the offense of murder, possession of a weapon during the commission of a crime, as well as possession of marijuana 1 ounce or less. So I'm denying you bond this morning. I am, however, appointing counsel to assist you in this matter. Your next court date, sir, is July 7th, 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. July 7th, 8 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, sir.
What's up? No bond. Roberto Martinez is already bonded out.
Thank you very much. So let's go with James Meeks, followed by Jeffrey Murray.
Meeks, Murray. Meeks.
Mr. Meeks, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Mr. Meeks, it is alleged that you possess firearm by one who has been previously convicted. Your bond this morning, sir, is $10,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
I don't know. Maybe, I mean, is there any way I could get it reduced any lower than that? I can't hear him. I can't, sir.
All right, thank you. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
All righty. I'm going to appoint counsel to assist you in this matter. Your next court date is going to be July 7th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. July 7th, 8 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, Mr. Meeks.
So my bond's still at 10,000, that's the last that I heard.
Yep.
Mr. Murray? Good morning, sir. Mr. Murray, you're charged with the offense of aggravated assault. The bond is $10,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes or no?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I'm going to appoint counsel to assist you, sir. Now, as a condition of your bond, sir, you're to stay away from Miss Hamilton, okay? Miss Angela Hamilton.
Here from her?
Stay away.
Stay away from her, not to contact her or anything. I'm appointing counsel to assist you, and your next court date, sir, is going to be the 7th of July, 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. July 7th, 8 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, sir.
You doing interpreters now?
Yeah, he's not right now, he's just right there. Yeah.
All right, let me have Orridge,
Already?
Ross, and Lee.
Orange, Ross, and Lee.
Face the wall, down the wall.
Just orange. Orange, Ross. 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 Oh, that's okay.
Down the hall. Huh? Yeah, what?
Good morning. Mr. Neville Orridge.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Orridge, you're charged with offense of burglary and one count of loitering or prowling. Do you understand the allegations, sir, or do you require it to be read to you?
Can it be read to me?
Okay, yes, sir. It is alleged that without authority and with the intent to commit a felony, you entered an occupied apartment while the victim was in the apartment, and you forced your way into the apartment by kicking in the front door. You also had no legal reasons for being in the area, and you were observed running from the victim's apartment. That is the basis of the allegation, sir. Mr. Orridge, I'm going to deny you bond this morning, sir. I am, however, appointing counsel to assist you. And your next court date, sir, will be on the 7th of July, 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. July 7th, 8 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, sir.
Hey, how you doing? Name Russ.
Mr. Ross, good morning. Mr. Ross, you're charged with battery. And there's also a second charge, but I do not find any information on it. So going forward, it'll only be one charge of battery. Do you understand the allegation of battery, sir? Or do you require it to be read to you?
Require it to be read.
Basically said that on the 29th of May, at about 2:45 a.m., you spat in the face of one DeQuantrarius Parks while you're at your place of employment, and this occurred during a verbal altercation. That's the allegation of the charge. Sir, I'm going to allow you to sign out on your own. A condition of your bond is that you are not to contact Mr. Parks or go around Mr. Parks. Do you work at that location, sir?
Oh, sir.
Okay. All right. I'm appointing counsel to assist you, and you'll get your next court date in the mail. Okay, sir?
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir. Have a good one.
Sir, you asked for Lee. We have two Lees. What is his first name?
Let me have Austin Lee,
Austin Lee?
and then after Lee would be Wimbush,
Yes, sir.
Reginald Wimbush.
Austin Lee? Wimbush.
Mr. Lee, good morning. Mr. Lee, I'm going to continue your case until tomorrow, sir. There's something that I want to check out. So I'm continuing your case until tomorrow. Okay, sir? Thank you.
Reginald Wimbush.
Mr. Wimbush, good morning. Mr. Wimbush, you're charged with the offense of battery. Do you understand the charge, or do you require it to be read to you?
Yes, sir. I understand.
All right. Now, Mr. Wimbush, you also have a previous family violence charge from back in 2016. approximately the 10th month on the 10th day.
Permanent.
Based upon that prior act of family violence, sir, this offense now becomes a felony, and your bond, sir, is $7,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
I'll try.
All right. A condition of your bond, sir, is that you stay here from Ms. Poole. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm appointing counsel to assist you, and your next court date is going to be on the 7th of July at 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. July 7th, 8 a.m., 2003. Courtroom 203.
Okay.
And again, the condition is that you stay from Ms. Poole and not commit any offense while you're out on bond.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Melvin Brown and then McCoy. Melvin Brown and Aubrey McCoy.
Melvin Brown. Melvin Brown. Mr. McCoy. Raise down. McCoy.
Ms. Brown?
Yes. McCoy is out on bond.
McCoy's out on bond. McCoy bonded out.
One magistrate court order showing already.
We're gonna move right. Face that way, sir, the wall. We can't hear you.
Mr. Brown, good morning.
On
All right, Mr. Brown, it is alleged that you're wanted out of Jefferson Parish, Louisiana. So I'm not authorized to grant you a bond this morning, sir. You have an option of waiving your extradition or challenging your extradition. I'll explain to you the difference. If you choose to waive extradition, the folks in Louisiana will be notified that you're here, and they will have a certain period of time to come and get you. If they do not come and get you within that amount of time, then you'll be released from our facilities. You can choose to challenge extradition. If you challenge extradition, you're challenging it on the following grounds. One, whether you are in fact the person named in the extradition. Two, whether the paperwork is in order. And three, whether you are in fact charged with an offense that exists in the state of Louisiana. And based upon those three things is whether or not you are in fact a fugitive. Now, so if you choose to challenge extradition, you'll remain with us for an initial period of 30 days. And that's to allow the law enforcement folks from our respective governor's office to make sure the paperwork is in order, etc. If they do not get it done within those 30 days, you can stay with us for an additional 60 days for a total period of 90 days. If within those 90 days, they do not have the paperwork together, then, sir, you'll be released. Do you understand the difference between challenging extradition and waiving extradition, sir?
Yes, I do.
All right. Do you choose to challenge extradition or you choose to waive extradition?
Waive extradition. I don't challenge it.
Okay, all righty. The sheriff will have something for you to sign. The deputy's there. Okay, sir, just follow their orders. Thank you, sir.
Judge McCoy bonded out.
Okay. All righty. That should be the end of the folks from the 29th calendar. So now I'll start with the group from the 30th.
Yes, sir.
And it'll be Jake Baker, and then Mikhail Bell, and Bourne. So that's Baker, Bell, and Bourne.
Baker, Bell, Bourne. Baker. Bell.
Okay. Yeah. Step up to the phone. How you doing?
Good morning. You Mr. Jake Baker?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Baker, is alleged that you committed the offense of possession of marijuana 1 ounce or less, as well as crossing the guard line with drugs. Do you understand the allegation, sir, or do you require it be read to you?
I would be proud to be read to me.
Okay, Mr. Baker. It is alleged that you're in physical possession of 7 grams of marijuana. You're sitting in the front seat as the front seat passenger in a black Audi, where on the floorboard the marijuana was located.
Yeah.
You also said it also says that marijuana was located between the passenger seat and the center console, as well as in your left pants pocket. And it further alleges that that if it was when you crossed the hold on, that when you went into jail, you had 7 grams of marijuana, which was hidden onto your testicles. So that's the allegation of crossing the guard line with drugs or alcohol. All right, sir, your bond this morning is $7,500. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes.
Mr. Baker, I'm going to appoint counsel to assist you. Your next court date, Mr. Baker, is the 7th of July, 8 a.m. in courtroom 2000. Darn. All right, let me slow myself down. Your next court date is the 7th of July, 8 a.m. in courtroom 203.
Will this be mailed to my address?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, that's now for another date. Mr. Bell, good morning. Mr. Bell, you're charged with making false statements as well as hindering the or obstruction law enforcement. I'm not authorized to grant you, well, let me slow down. You're charged with making false statements and or obstruction or hindering law enforcement officers. Do you understand the allegations, sir, or do you require it be read to you?
Understand.
Okay. All right, I'm not authorized to grant you a bond this morning, sir, because you're currently on probation. I am, however, appointing counsel to assist you. And your next court date, Mr. Bell, is going to be July the 7th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. July the 7th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. Thank you, Mr. Bell. After Mr. Bourne will be Wendell Cheese, Clements, and Cooper. Again, that'll be after Mr. Bourne will be Cheese, Clement, and Cooper. Sir, good morning. You're charged with the offense of criminal trespass. Do you understand the allegations, sir, or do you require it to be read to you?
I understand.
Okay. All right, sir. The bond, I'm going to allow you to sign out on an OR bond. I'm also appointing counsel to assist you, sir. And you'll get your next court date in the mail. Okay, sir? Thank you. Follow the orders of the deputies, please.
Wendell Cheese.
Mr. Cheese, good morning.
Morning.
So you're charged with the offense of battery and 1 count of cruelty to children in the 1st degree. Do you understand the allegations, sir, or do you require it to be read to you?
Yes, yes, sir.
You understand?
I understand. Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Cheese, there's going to be your bond in this case is going to be $6,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Huh?
Nah, sir.
No, yeah,
Your bond is going to be $6,000. Will you be able to make bond?
no, sir.
Yes or no, sir? There you go. All right, there's going to be a condition of your bond that you stay away from Gloria Young. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
All righty. I'm appointing counsel to assist you. Now you have an option of waiving or not waiving your preliminary hearing. Your preliminary hearing date is set for July the 6th at 8:30 a.m. If you choose to waive, you're just saying you want your court date sped up to the earliest possible date.
Yes,
You
sir.
want to keep it as 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 July 6th, or do you want it sped up?
Want it sped up, sir.
All righty, there'll be something there for the sheriff to have you sign. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Clemens.
Mr. Clement,
Yes, sir.
good morning. Mr. Clement, it is alleged that you're a fugitive, sir, and that you're wanted out of Nashville, Tennessee. Now, you have an option of challenging extradition or waiving extradition, and I'll explain it to you. You can waive extradition, and the folks in Tennessee will be notified that you're here, and they will have a period to come and get you. If they do not come and get you within that limited period of time, you'll be released. You can, however, choose to challenge extradition. And you can challenge extradition on the following grounds. 1, whether or not you are Desmond Sullivan Clements. 2, whether the paperwork that they have is in order. 3, whether you're actually charged with an offense in the state of Tennessee. Correction. If what you are charged with in Tennessee is actually an offense under their laws. And then based upon those 3 things, whether you are in fact a fugitive. If you choose to challenge extradition, you'll stay in Clayton County Jail for an initial period of 30 days, within which time the law enforcement folks from our respective governor's office will make sure the paperwork, etc. is in order. If they do not get it together within those 30 days, you can stay with us for an additional 60 days, for a total of 90 days. If they don't get it together in those 90 days, then you'll be released. Do you understand the difference between challenging extradition and waiving extradition, sir?
I do,
I'm
sir.
sorry?
I do.
Okay, all right. What is your decision regarding challenging extradition and waiving extradition?
I'm away.
All righty, sir. The deputies will have something for you to sign. Thank you, sir.
Antonius Cooper.
Mr. Cooper, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
So you're charged with the following offenses: 1 count of battery, family violence, and 1 count of cruelty to children. Do you understand the allegation, or do you require them to be read to you, sir?
Oh, I understand.
All righty. Mr. Cooper, your total bond is $6,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes, sir.
All righty. Mr. Cooper, you also have an option of what's called waiving or not waiving your preliminary hearing. Your preliminary hearing right now is set for July 6th. If you choose to waive your preliminary hearing, you'll be released at the earliest. Hold on, let me see this. Hold on. If you choose to waive your preliminary hearing, you'll be in front of another judge at the earliest opportunity for them to assess if what you're charged with rises to the level of an offense. All righty. Do you want to wait until July the 6th, or do you want to waive it, sir, to speed it up?
If I may ask a question, because I don't, like, you said I have bond, so if I bond, like, the July 6th, that'll be like my court date after I get out, or like how?
A good question. If you bond out, and I encourage you to bond out if you can, your preliminary hearing will be waived, and you'll get your next court date in the mail.
Okay, okay.
All right. All right. Let me say one more thing to you. There's a condition of your bond, and that you're to stay away from Jaleel Oliver, as well as you must not violate any laws while on bond. Okay, sir?
Okay.
All righty. So, do you want to waive your preliminary hearing, or are you just going to try to make bond?
I'm gonna make bond.
All right, sir. All right. I'm gonna must tell you this, just in case you do not make bond. Your next preliminary hearing date, okay, will be July the 6th at 8:30 a.m. in courtroom 203. But again, if you make bond, that will be waived, and you'll get your next court date in the mail. Okay, sir? Thank you. Have a great afternoon.
Sure.
The next persons is going to be Hall, last name Hall, Johnson, and Lampkin.
Paul Johnson and Matthew. Paul Johnson and Matthew. Paul first. Tissue down. Say your name.
Donald Hall.
Walk to the book podium. Say your name.
Donald Hall, sir.
Mr. Hall, good morning.
Good morning, how you doing?
Not too bad. Mr. Hall, it's alleged you committed the offense of theft by shoplifting. Do you understand the allegations, sir, or do you require it be read to you?
Yes, sir.
You understand the charges?
Yes, sir.
All right. Sir, I'm not authorized. Hold on a second. Mr. Hall, your bond this morning, sir, is going to be $6,500. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
You got $6,000, sir?
$6,000.
Wow. That's a lot of money.
You're charged with a felony, sir. All right, let's move on. Let's move on.
All right.
I'm going to appoint counsel to assist you, Mr. Hall. And your next court date is going to be July the 7th, 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. July 7th, 8 a.m. courtroom 203. All right, thank you, sir, and follow the orders of the deputies, please.
Take that down one more.
You write down over here.
Oh, okay.
Go up to-
And Jamal Johnson,
Yes, Your Honor, good morning.
good morning. So you're charged with the following offenses: disorderly conduct, as well as one count of obstruction of an officer. Do you understand the allegations, sir, or do you require it be read to you?
So, I understand the first one, you said the second was obstruction of office.
Yes, sir. Basically, you attempted to leave the scene while the officers were conducting an investigation. That is the allegations.
Oh, okay. Yes, Your Honor, I understand.
All right, sir, I'm going to allow you to sign out on an OR bond. A condition of your bond, there's two conditions. One, that you stay away from Kenyatta Neely. That means you can't go around that person, can't contact them, or have anybody else try to contact them.
Yes, Your
And
Honor.
you're not to violate any laws while you're out on bond. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All righty, you'll be giving your next court date in the mail, okay, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Have a blessed day.
All righty.
Gentlemen,
Mr. Lumpkin, good morning.
how you doing?
Not too bad. So you're charged with one count of a simple battery, family violence. Do you understand the allegations, sir, or do you require it be read to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All righty. I'm going to allow you to sign out on an OR bond, sir. That means you can sign yourself out. There is a condition, though, sir, that you're not to have any violent contact with your sister, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All righty. I'm going to appoint counsel to assist you, and you'll get your next court date in the mail. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
The next one is going to be Lai, and then Oliver and Parker.
Line, come on, Line. Say your name when you get up there.
Morning, sir. How you doing?
Speak up.
All right, good morning. So you're charged with the offense of battery. Do you understand the allegations, sir, or do you require it be read to you?
No, can you explain to me?
Okay, read to you. It's just said that you made physical contact with your wife. You guys were arguing, and you got on top of her while trying to take her phone from her. That is the allegation, sir. Mr. Lee, I'm going to allow you to sign out on your own. But when you get back home, you'll have no violent contact with your wife. Okay, sir? That means no arguing or anything like that. I'm going to appoint counsel to assist you, and you'll get your next court date in the mail. Do you understand, sir?
Yes.
All right, thank you, sir. Follow the orders of the deputies, please. And after Mr. Oliver will be Michael Parker and then Austin Relaford. Mr. Oliver, good morning. So you're charged with one count of possession of a firearm by a felon. and also one count of violation of Georgia Controlled Substance Act. Do you understand the allegations, sir, or do you require it be read to you?
I understand.
Okay, thank you. All right, if the bond, sir, is $17,000, will you be able to make bond, sir?
You said for both of the charges, bond $17,000?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to appoint counsel to assist you. Hang on a second. Hold on. I have to change something, sir. I see here where you are still on probation.
Yes, sir.
So because you're on probation, sir, I'm not authorized to grant you a bond this morning.
Yes, sir.
Let me have 1 minute. Okay, I'm not authorized to grant you a bond because you're currently on probation. I'm still, however, going to appoint counsel to assist you in this matter. Your next court date is July 7th, 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. July 7th, 8 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, Mr. Oliver. Mr. Parker?
Sir.
Good morning, sir.
One.
Mr. Parker, it is alleged that you committed 2 counts. I'm going to start over. It is alleged that you committed the offense of criminal damage in the 2nd degree, obstruction of an officer, also possession of marijuana 1 ounce or less, as well as committing the offense of criminal trespass. Do you understand the allegations, sir, or do you require it be read to you?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry?
Yes, sir, I understand.
Okay. Mr. Parker, your bond for all the charges, sir, is $13,500. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
You said, what again, sir?
$13,500. That is your bond amount. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
I don't know, sir.
All righty. Let me check something here. All right. A condition of your bond is that you stay away from Tierra Powell. Okay. And that you do not go back around that address of 1086 Summerbrook Road. All righty. I'm appointing counsel to assist you. And your next court date is going to be the 7th of July, 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. July 7th, 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. All right. Thank you, sir.
All right, go ahead. Right here. State your name, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. It's Officer Rutherford.
All right. Give me 1 second. Mr. Rutherford, it is alleged that you committed the offense of battery, family violence, as well as 1 count of obstruction of an officer. Do you understand the allegations, sir, or do you require it be read to you?
Yes, sir, I understand.
All right. Your total bond this morning, sir, is $5,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
I'm not sure. I just have to try to get in contact.
Understand. All right. A condition of your bond, there's 2 conditions. One is that you have no violent contact with Takeshi Rutherford. I mean, you can be around her, but you can't get into any pushing, shoving, anything of that nature. And that you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sir, I am going to appoint counsel to assist you. Hold on. I'm going to allow you to sign out on an OR bond, sir. And you'll get your next court date in the mail, okay? All right, thank you. Pincombe and Zamora.
Okay, give me the one that's on me.
Mrs. Pincombe? What's your name, sir?
James Stinchcomb Jr.
All right, good morning, sir. So you're charged with theft by taking. Do you understand the allegation, sir, or do you require it be read to you?
I was told it was a trailer, sir. A trailer.
Yeah, theft by taking off a trailer. Okay, all right, your bond is, $7,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir? Okay. I'm going, condition of your bond, sir, is that you're not to, violate any laws while you're out on bond, okay, sir? Your next court date, sir, is gonna be July 7th, 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. July 7th, 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. Thank you, sir.
Let them know that other than me.
He also needs another interpreter.
Okay, yeah, I think everyone else I have is going to need interpreters.
The other ones don't.
Okay, all right, all right. Bring up whomever that doesn't need an interpreter. They can just tell me their names when they get up here.
My name is Eduardo Covarrubias. I can't hear you.
Say your full name for me, please.
Eduardo Covarrubias Garcia.
Okay, got it. All right, Mr. Garcia, you're charged with the following offenses. There's one count, there's 2 counts of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act, 1 count of possession of drug-related objects, 1 count of an open container violation, 1 count of fleeing from a police officer, 1 count of a red light or traffic violation, 1 count of reckless driving, not having a license, and not wearing a seatbelt. Sir, I'm denying you bond this morning. When you do make bond, sir, condition of your bond is that you do not violate any laws of the state. I'm appointing counsel to assist you in this matter. And you're gonna have your next court date of July 7th, 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. July 7th, 8 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Step up, give me your name.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
Luis David Hernandez Cervantes.
All right, Mr. Hernandez. Sir, you have the following offenses. You're charged with the following allegations. 2 counts of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act, 1 count of possession of drug-related objects, an open container violation, as well as a seatbelt violation. Do you understand the allegations against you, sir, or do you require it be read to you?
I understand.
All righty. Sir, I'm not authorized to grant you a bond this morning because it states here that you're currently on probation. Mr. Hernandez, I am appointing counsel to assist you, sir. And your next court date is going to be July 7th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. July 7th, 8 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon. My name is Juan Pablo Covarrubias.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
I'm good.
All righty, sir. It is alleged that you have 2 counts of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act, 1 count of possession of drug-related objects, 1 count of having an open container in your vehicle, and the other one is a seatbelt violation. Do you understand the allegations, sir, or do you require it be read to you?
I understand them, sir.
All righty, sir. I'm going to deny you bond this morning, sir. I am, however, appointing counsel to assist you. And a condition of when you do make bond is that you must not violate any laws of the state of Georgia. Your next court date, sir, is going to be July 7th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. July 7th, 8 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
They both need Spanish interpreters, right? Okay, all right, come on, sir. Need a pen, need a pen. All right, just stand next to it.
And then we have the two that need the Spanish interpreters, Judge.
Yeah, I do not have a Spanish interpreter on the line. I'm checking something, because I think we're gonna have to continue that for tomorrow. Let me check something.
Whoa. Judge,
Yes,
sorry, do you have the, how we used to do it in court with the phone? Do you have access to do that like that? Where we could just put it on speakerphone for them?
great. You can do it on your cell phone. Excellent. Give me a minute and I will do that.
It's not a court with the black goes down to one library, the mobile court. Okay, that keeps his word to that as well.
Okay, Deputy Gaines.
Yes, sir.
I think I'm gonna have to have you text me your numbers. I can do a three-way.
Judge, I wanted to say,
Yes, ma'am.
now saying that they are fine, that they can understand.
We'll see how much. I can't
We
hear
can't
you,
hear you.
Judge.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
I start with Mr. Zamora.
Say your name. Number.
My name is Lenin Zamora.
Hey, good afternoon, sir. If at any time you do not understand me, just kind of raise your hand, okay? Mr. Zamora, it is alleged that you drove without a license and that you made an improper lane change. Do you understand the allegation, sir?
You talking to you?
No,
You don't understand what he's saying?
I know a little bit English. It's correct. It's correct.
It is said that you drove and you did not have a license.
No, no haven't driven. No haven't driving license.
Okay, good. And that you made a change without signaling.
Yes, I car.
Okay, all righty. I'm going to allow you to sign out on your own. I am going to appoint an attorney to assist you, and you will get your next court date in the mail, okay? All right, thank you. Follow the orders, please. The deputies.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is
Mr. Diaz? Are you Mr. Diaz?
Sir.
Right, good. Mr. Diaz, it is alleged that you have a learner's permit, okay? And that you drove while under the influence of alcohol. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to allow you to sign out on your own. That means you can sign yourself out.
Yeah.
I'm appointing an attorney to assist you, and you'll get your next court date in the mail. Okay, sir?
Okay.
Thank you. All right.
All right, Judge, we gonna disconnect you for a second to go down to get the last female, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
But the Wi-Fi works again.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, sure. All right, so.
I see exactly.
Yeah. All right, Judge, we're gonna just look for a second.